Let's see. Confusing set held buried axe blade. Okay, am I live now? Can everybody hear me? Okay, it shows I am live, but I got to kill the preview. See, don't want the preview. Okay. I don't know how far I'm into this now. I love how you can't tell. Yeah, there it goes. Now it shows me. Hello, peasantry and worker underclass. The man. The man says your streaming is live. I don't know if you can trust him. I don't reckon I trust the man. Because I was going to do a stream on HMS Bounty. And that's a joke. What I mean is, I didn't figure anybody'd be here anyway. It's on a Sunday at freaking 10 o'clock at night. But, well, now it dropped me and says I'm live again. That's pretty cool. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so, I turned everything down. I am. It says I'm live. Buried axe blade, but I don't know how far you are behind me. It's the same old thing as always, my lag. My lag. My lag. Oh. It says I'm a streaming at 1 minute now. Yeah. I'm streaming at 1 minute. I don't know what this is. I don't want the preview. That's what I was going to say. That just lags my shit out. Please check the video resolution. The current resolution is 372.78. It's supposed to have a black screen buried. I ain't got a camera. Ha ha ha. Not all of us are flat tards like Owen Benjamin with a dang camera. A $200 laptop camera. That's a joke. I can try to... I put an image in. Let me see if I can't put another image in. Where did it go? Oh my God. How unbelievably bad is this? Well, no, I don't understand. I don't. No, no, no. There we go. There we go. I disabled preview. Well, maybe I should enable preview. And we want to go. What is this shit? How did I screw this up? I can't see you, any of you, one of you, five of you. Where's the image? I want to add the image. I want to add what? No. Oh, image. Yay. What? No, add existing. Why would I create an image? Do I have to drag and drop? I don't know. It's all screwy. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're going live. We're fucking going to do it live. We're just going to do it live, man. I'm going to try to add a damn image slideshow image again. I don't understand why it's got to be so backwards. Duh. Wasn't this wasn't this hard last time? I mean, I'm sure this makes absolute sense to the people that built this. this program that put this together. I guarantee you it made absolute fucking sense. Does not make no sense to me. I was going to give you a deal, but it's got so many options that nobody cares about. Anyway, so we are just going to do it live. And if I can find the thing for you, I will. Yes, I see you waving. I'm waving, or technically, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's assume right now I'm waving at you. Anyway, this is going to be about a HMS Bounty, and I've got to do. It's a joke, and inside joke. Well, not actually inside now, because I'm going to explain it. I got to go do some bounty hunting tomorrow. I've got to go bounty hunt a naughty murderer. Pretty sure. I'm so sure I'm going to go bounty hunt over it. And wow, how messed up. How messed up. Why does it not let me? Why does it? I don't understand why it doesn't let me just do the image I want to do. Oh well. Oh well. Ain't no bad deal. Ain't no big deal. Anyway, bounty hunting. Bounty hunting. A naughty meth hooker, meth whore. That's involved in a murder and everything, and or she's got 8 felony warrants and is a fugitive in 2 states. And I thought, you know what? I ought to just stop by and tell y'all the story, because it'll be tomorrow. If it works out right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I've got to make up my mind if I'm going to go option 1 or option 2, and I'm not going to. I don't have body armor, so I'm probably not going to do it myself. I mean, the sidearm ain't no big deal, but body armor rolling in, and the fact that this is a meth head nest, right? That the cops and everybody in the fucking world knows about. They won't get rid of them. But the deal is, with all those warrants being active, they're harboring, right? And she's in close contact with felons with firearms. Now, it's going to lag. It won't lag. You watch, it won't lag when it goes up, when the stream is done. Sorry. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. And I can't make it no quicker. See, it says my stream status is good. It says my stream status is good. We recommend that you use a stream rate, bit rate of 400 kilobit per second. Okay, so y'all hold on. And let me see if I can't turn my kilobit rate down. Okay? Let me go to details. This video does not contain paid promotion. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my output here. Settings. One moment. Ladies and gentle worms. We're going to turn the video bitrate down to 400. Hardware is QSV. I don't even know what that is. Not that software would do any better. I don't guess software would do any better. At 128 kilobit. Then we're going to clock. Yes. All right. Now, I don't know what the duration of the scene. Oh. For the changeovers. Okay. I've got it changed over to 400 kilobit a second. I like them telling me the current resolution is not optimal at 372 by 278. I hope the hell it ain't. All right, so I don't know if that will do y'all any better. It may do y'all better. Well, they sure don't give you many options inside the YouTube window. Now the other window, it gives you a lot of options. So like every time I got to remember, okay, we got to go 400 kilobit a second. Audio bit rate is 128. Encoder is hardware, whatever the hell that is. I don't think changing that would change anything. Uh, the channels are stereo, decay rates fast, whatever. Now, we went through this before, if you'll remember. Video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs. I don't know what that means because I don't have any outputs. That's the point. Tuh. It's like a radio show. Okay, so there we go. You'll have to tell me how it's doing now. Alright, so we got her turned down and everything. And I'm trying to keep y'all amused. Good luck with that. I am going to get you an image source the moment the damn thing lets me put an image source in. I didn't have this problem last time. It's very possible I got dumber. You ever thought of that? I probably got dumber on how to use this. Okay, anyway, image. See, it won't let me do the media source. It won't let me do add existing. And secondly, it won't even frickin' okay, finally. Hold on, ladies and gentle worms. Now we'll get you an image. Now we'll get you an image. Well, I talk big smack. Now I gotta wait for it to load. See, not all of us are up to date. Some of us are just, common vigilantes. We don't got no fancy doodads and doohickeys. Let me see if I can find. No, I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that image, y'all. Come on. Where'd he go? Where's the one I want? Damn you, Pepe. Damn you to hell, Pepe. Ooh. Well, no, I don't want that one either. I actually wanted the other one. Anyway, so, not no big deal. I'm trying to keep it from going dead in here and boring, y'all. I'll have it here in just a moment. I say that knowing full. Oh, wait, there we are. Okay. Did you load up? Ah. The window gets smaller and keeps telling me go live, bro. Buried Axe Blade says I cast magic missile at the darkness. That's worth that. That's actually quite amusing. I put the image in, but it's not. I don't guess it's showing it. Why? Why do that to me? Don't do that to me. I put an image in. It was a Pepe. I don't know if it's showing it. Oh, anyway. It's not showing it. No, come back. I did so much work. Image. Up. He's up. Go, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's how them people do that when they're playing the game and they resize the window and everything. Well, duh. For fuck's sake. Why's it gotta be why's it gotta be so damn what is this? There it is! Yay! I got it. Now you can see your image. All that work. This took way too damn much work. All right, now you can see. Well, hold on. You should be able to see it here in just a second. I think. 15 minutes in, and it's still. This stream is pure dog shit. Why does it have to do it the hardest fucking way possible? Anyway, so yay, HMS Bounty, yay, Eddie Teach. I gotta do some bounty hunting tomorrow, and I don't know exactly what it is I'm gonna do. Well, I'm pretty sure I already know what I was gonna do. But the deal was, it's high time to finish up the old operation, ladies and gents. Uh, anyway, the old gal's up in the murder. At the very least, an accessory. Some hinky shit going on. And, what the fuck? Alligator? I don't know about no alligators. But just stick with me here. Oh, you mean Captain Hook. That's correct. I think you mean Captain. Anyway, so. Well, now you screwed me up. I got to go back. Anyway, I ain't got any body armor or a decent sidearm that I would trust, so I didn't want to roll into a nest of meth heads to grab 2, maybe 3 people. So I was like, nah, being a vigilante's fun, but I mean, it's not like I ain't done this shit before. It's like, I don't think I'm going to go that far this time around. Right? Right, I've already done my part. Already done my time. I got my 3 cred. So, my legend lives on. It doesn't mean I want to be a dead legend. So anyway, meth heads, felons, firearms, all kinds of tomfoolery. And I don't think I want to go do that. Anyway, so I'll probably just roll over to the sheriff's office and do that tomorrow. So, hey, you know what? Since I got to do your job, you know what? Right over there, right over there, got a whole nest of them little fuckers. Go off in there. Go off in there, Duterte. As much as I'd love to do a Duterte in real life, no. No. They would wouldn't hesitate to prosecute my fucking ass. Won't catch nobody else. They would get my ass. That's why I like Lionel. He's like, I don't know why you people are so up in these conspiracies. He's fucking with his own crowd. And you're like, huh, yeah, you think that's bad? I gotta go do bounty hunting tomorrow, and I don't even get paid for it, Lionel. I'm a vigilante. Oh, the irony. Anyway, not that I'd want the money for it anyway. I'm doing it just because. That makes it better and worse because it pisses people off. Because you're like, nope, can't buy me. I don't want your money. So I don't care how old this one or that one is on the warrant. Do it anyway. And so there you have it. That was about the beginning and the end of my story. Not really, but kind of. I'm on the fence about it. If I had body armor, I'd go do it myself. But I don't. And in any of this shit, man, don't you know it'll always go sideways? Some stupid shit would go sideways. Because don't nobody ever say, yeah, I did all of that. I'm just going to go ahead and give up. No, they don't never do that shit. Nope. So I figure I'll just have to go do leg work. I hate talking to cops just as much as y'all do. But the deal is, you gotta do it if you're gonna do it. It's a lot of fucking dope coming through these people. Oh, YouTube censorship says slapping hornets' nests for no charge. All right, let's assume that I'm only mostly mentally retarded. YouTube censorship. I've been doing this a long fucking time for free. Well, when I say warrants have bounties, you got to remember when an officer goes and he does service. He doesn't get a bounty per se. The court kind of does, all right? Because you're talking about bail. Okay, you're talking about bail. In this case, stick with me. I'm not going in and saying, okay, I just saw you sell some drugs. I'm going to haul you in. That's not a bounty, okay? A bounty is on warrants, all right? In the old days, the guy got a cut of it. Bounty hunters get a cut of it, all right? Uh, my point was because it's two states. Well, I don't care about the other state, but the point is, it's all that's bail jumping in the other state, which is a northern state, Yankeeville. Those are auto felonies, some weird shit like a class 4 because they got the weird fucking classifications, right? So no matter what your original charge is, you're going to catch felonies now. So there's 6. I'm sorry, 6. Now there's 2 here. It's automatic felony. I don't give a shit if it's a traffic ticket and you jump on it. You'll jump the bail on it. Jump on. You're going to catch a felony. And upwards now to 2 years. You can catch 2 years. Not that they would. I mean, for a murderer that jumped bail or something, yeah. You know what I mean? And then that's not counting any charges that you're going to catch while you was jumping bail. And secondly, leaving a state. Right? So you're just racking these fuckers up. I mean, you're just shoveling charges on yourself at some point. But anyway, I did learn a few things throughout this. Uh, I don't think they would allow me to have a cut of the fucking bounty on a warrant because I'm not a bounty hunter. I'm not licensed. Well, I don't have to be. So it's a game of public-private. Uh, me being just me, being Captain Slappy the Vigilante, I can roll in and do it for no money and not get in any trouble for it. Because, shit, Wilson's revised. I wrote that down just a little bit ago, having to remind myself of what you can and can't do. And let's see. And the other state doesn't allow bounty hunters at all. Well, the good news is, if you leave the fucking state, you automatically are going to get hunted, bountied. Because let's say you're in a state that doesn't allow bounty hunters. All right, there is such a thing. Okay? So you don't allow bounty hunters. Well, if you skip the fucking state and you rack up a bunch of felonies, reciprocation is going to screw you in the butt. All right, it's going to sodomize your ass. All right, especially if you're part of a fucking drug network as a drug mule and a fucking murderer. What are the odds, right? Anyway, so the deal here is it was just me sitting back going, I've got a little time to burn. It's on a Sunday night. I'll just hop on and do a stupid ass stream about privateering, which you can do. I don't know if I can put it up. I might put it up. Hey, I can put it up. Okay, can you see Pepe, guys? You see Pepe, right? I put him up, so you can see Pepe. It'll take me a minute. But anyway, because I've had discussions with other people, hey man, this is getting stupid and out of whack, shit, what was it? The Private Attorney General's PAGs, PAG. That was, an extension of RICO, but not really, because technically, private attorney generals always existed. Having a corporation recognize it isn't quite the same as it not existing or existing. Let me see if I can find the deal for y'all. I think it was in 60. Ah, yes, it was. Do, 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 do. Procedure, criminal, Wilson's Revised, 1903. And before I hear any shit about, you can't do that, please kiss my buttocks. It is a perfectly viable uh, use. Damn, this is going to be difficult with this little window. Anyway, it's a perfectly viable use. No, Pepe, go away. Whoopsies. It's a perfectly viable use of the law that actually hasn't changed. Say, well, it don't really count. The fuck you mean it don't really count? It really counted for 100 and some odd years. What? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm I'm confused. I'm not smart like me. Not smart like Lionel. Lionel lawyer. He attorney bar associate. He know big word. He know stuff. He know. Let's go ask Lionel. Wait, shit. Now I'm lost. Okay, don't worry about it. Here we go. Because I can go through the list as we go. Okay, what? That got all messed up. Okay, I'm trying to add it to the thing so you can see it. Hey, that works. Okay, can you see where it says Procedure Criminal, Chapter 68, 5241, subsection 105, which actually is weird to be Chapter 68, Article 5, subsection 5241, subsection 105. All right, so that's warrants. The defendant may be designated therein by name. It must also state an offense in respect to which magistrate has authority to issue the warrant. It does. This is all bail jumping. All right. The time of it. Well, you got to remember, in my case, I'm not worried about the original charges because the warrants have already been issued. And it tells you how it works. Loci fori situ standi. And peace officer, as you know, constable, marshal, policeman. All right. And you go, well, I don't have nothing to do nothing with you, Slaffy, so bitch. Well, you're right. Or are you? Since you're considered an employee of the state for tax purposes. Which, that argument is the one that pisses off the bar. Okay, so we're going to swap to this. All right, ready? I don't know if I can expand. Ooh, I can't expand it out too much. All right. 5255 through 5261. Arrest is the taking of a person into custody for a public offense. Now, read 5256. An arrest may be either first by a peace officer under warrant, second by a peace officer without a warrant, or third by a private person. Now, they leave third really vague on purpose. All right. Okay, now here's a game. If it's a misdemeanor, you can't do it at night. But you can do it anywhere that's public. Public roadway, at a McDonald's, okay? But you can't do it on private property. In other words, if it's a misdemeanor, I can't just go kick in your door over a traffic ticket. However, since you've jumped bail in 2 different states and are a fugitive, it's all felonies. So, if the offense charged is a felony, the arrest may be made on any day and at any time of the day or night, especially if you're a fugitive that keeps being a fugitive over and over and over again. Okay? All right. And now it does say, unless upon the direction of the magistrate endorsed upon the warrant, meaning it can be a special circumstance misdemeanor. An arrest is made by an actual restraint of the person of the defendant. I know you guys see the Bar Association sure as fuck. The ABA is not going to explain that. I love that shit. They'll tell you, there's no fictions and pleadings, son. What about the fiction, right? Oh, fuck you, sovereign citizen. We don't talk about that shit. What? Fuck you. I don't work for the Bar Association. I ain't licensed as an employee. Fuck you. I get to go read whatever I want. Right? And I had to point out to Lionel. Lionel already knew this. I mean, I was doing it rhetorically. which was the black irony of the bar ABA talking shit to anyone at all ever about this. All right, and they're like, well, you can't use any law prior to 1921 or whatever. And you're like, fuck you, yes I can. You mean you can't? You're the employee of them. You're the agent of that corporation. I ain't. Do you understand what I'm saying to you in the charges, in the contract? Do you understand that, or are you claiming to be a retard? If you're claiming to be a retard, why am I hiring you guys to do this shit? So you don't get to do that. Anyway, so actual restraint of the person of the defendant, which doesn't exist. Fictions don't exist. Fictional persons do not exist according to the ABA, except in the statute right there. And I've already done the actual Oklahoma law now. Yeah. Or by his submission to the custody of the officer. I know you know what 5259 says. An arrest is made by an actual restraint of the person of the defendant. The fiction. Meaning, I have a warrant. The judge issues a warrant on the fiction of the. It says specifically of the person. Stop. And now it says of the defendant. Defendant. I know what that word means. Evidently, the ABA does not, and they don't want you to know either. And I mean that in the way that, oh, how would you say it? It's horseshit. Anyway, I'm. If you're commenting, I can't see it because I'm reading this and I'm looking at y'all. Anyway, or not looking at y'all. 5260. You can't. Now it's very specific. The defendant is not to be subjected to any more restraint than is necessary for his arrest and detention. Okay? It doesn't mean physical. The officer must inform. Well, wait a minute. What about a private person? I'll be careful. All right, the officer must inform the defendant that he acts under the authority of a warrant and must also show the warrant if required. Now, that doesn't mean right when I'm standing there staring at you. I've got to explain it to you. You know what the fuck you did. Don't act like you ain't got a warrant on you. Punk. All right. Hold on just a second, and I'll move to the next one. 60. You know how many freaking screenshots I've got? I think it's 61. Unless I already do. Okay, now 5265, arrest without warrant. Okay, fourth. Now this is that's for peace officer, so we'll skip to 62. Let's see if I got it right. There's 62. Authority must be stated. Okay. And it explains it as far as, well, it's double-sided. It's explaining you and what an officer's got to do. Okay? Because actually you're acting in agency within, within the corporate territory. As I like to say. Oh, okay, now we're into the other stuff I don't care about, which is what the magistrate's got to do, the committing magistrate. So we got to back up. I think I did it already, which is private person. Let me see. I may have it wrong. Yeah, by a private person. And a private person must also discuss the warrant. Anyway, so there you go. I was just showing you the whole shebang deal. And of course, it's in regular statute as well. And I guarantee you probably cannot see this one. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but hold on just a second. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to read that. Oh well. Procedure criminal and procedure civil. Oh, Well, this is my favorite. This one is my favorite. We get a chuckle out of that one. Read what that one says. Authentication Council Bill number 191. To make Wilson's revised and annotated statutes of Oklahoma presumptive evidence of the laws of the territory. And it states it's under the fucking Organic Act. This has nothing to do with what I was talking about earlier. I just get a chuckle over the shit. Because it's like, man, you know what that says? And they're like, no, we don't. We don't know what that means. We have no idea what that means. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you even suggest? Well, that's all. These are the wrong ones. Let's go back to. Anyway, and they're like, let's see if I can do it. There it is. There's the other one. Presumptive evidence. And then we got to jump back to, let's see, 1903. Anyway, y'all already know that. I was going to show the one that says, "Oh, by the way, it's Organic Act. Get over yourself, bro." And it's like, okay, whatever, whatever. King George III. Oh, there you go. Hey, I'd forgot about this one. Uh, there you go. Stuff about corporations. Okay, and then that was it. I can't show you the person I'm talking about as far as bounty hunting because that would be a no-no. That would be a no-no. I used to have some uh, stuff, and I'm not a bounty hunter or a privateer per se. I sometimes do those things. But my point was to know what you can and can't do on that. Because you don't want to be the one guy that you're like, yeah, fuck this. I'm going to clean up, I'm going to try to help out and do all this other stuff. And then they show up and they're like, yeah, we're not going to arrest anybody. We're just going to beat the shit out of you. You're like, cool, bro. Thanks, man. The fucking rates. You just fucking beat me up, Copper. David Copperfield. David Copper. Anyway, so the deal is, there you go. There you go. Joe. You're so cool, Brewster. You're so cool. And yeah, this is the same one that asked me to whack a judge, a district judge, because that's normal. Everyone asks everybody else, hey, would you go whack that fucking judge? I want you to 110,000% go interfere in a fucking case. Completely. I just whacked the fucking judge or whacked either way. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And of course, like I'm going to say, sure, why not, Mr. FBI? Let's go blow up a federal building, you fucking mongoloid. No, I'm not going to say yes. This may come as a shock to you, but I'm not. If I ain't going to let a fucking FBI guy con my ass into it, I ain't going to let a fucking crackhead do it. Alright? That's just me. I don't know about y'all. Don't tell me if you're going to do it, because I don't want to fucking know. As much shit is going on nowadays. Piss on that, bro. El Pisserino. It takes the piss. Anyway, I'll try to put Pepe back up. I can find the damn folder. Too many memes. Too many memes. Got so many memes. You know, this could all been averted if just those dancing Israelis would come down here and help me catch criminals. Oh, here's one. Lols. Oh, it's too big. I gotta no. There you go. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Just leave it be. I don't know about hardcore, none of that shit. It's just what it is. I don't know exactly how this is going to play out, but I'm going to do it anyway. I thought you repaired lawnmowers, says YouTube censorship. Yes, I can also be a vigilante, too. Did you know that? Did you know that KGB would insert people as infiltrators and they, too, would work on lawnmowers and make you think that they weren't KGB? Do you know the CIA did the same shit? Do you know the FBI during the COINTELPRO days did the same shit? Well, they weren't vigilantes. They were just dudes getting paid. Anyway, so I'm not armed out for it, so I'm not going to do it. Is what I'm going to have to end up doing. And I'll just have to do it the right way. And then they'll either do it or they won't. And it's like, fuck's sake, man, they're right over there. Go get them. Well, there's a cat stuck in a fucking tree. We got to go get. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I imagine they'll send somebody and they'll be like, we couldn't catch him. No, I don't know that it'll do that. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. If I had more equipment and shit, I'd go do it myself. I wouldn't be a bounty hunter anyway. I understand why you got to have bounty hunters, but I wouldn't do it. Privateering for free is way more fun. You ain't got to be nice to nobody when you got to do that. It's like, fuck you, fuck everybody here that ain't me, because I ain't getting paid by none of y'all, so all y'all go fuck off. I'm a poser. Yes, YouTube censorship. I am a poser lawnmower repairman. Not really. No, I am a mechanic, and I do vigilante stuff. Or used to. I'm not so much. I don't so much do vigilante. Well, I did, and I don't. Infiltrating that network, getting all that information from that, all of that information from that many people. Yeah, ta-ta-ta-da. Na-na-na-na. Come straighten your deck. What'd you do? Hit a fucking rock, didn't you? Didn't you? You threw your fucking beer bottles down in the fucking grass, and then you run over the fucking beer bottles. Fucking drunks nowadays. Can you imagine Lionel talking shit while he mowed his yard? I bet you Lionel ain't even got a yard. Isn't that weird? I would never live in no city. What, the vigilante stuff? Yes, YouTube censorship, I do for free. I do it for free because nobody can ride your ass. I had a very nice man who shall remain nameless, that does all kinds of stuff. I theoretically, hypothetically, don't know anything that I'm talking about at this point. But one of the smartest things you can ever do is not take money from law enforcement. For me, I'm saying that for me. I am not an informant for the fucking government. I do not work for the fucking government. I want these crackhead motherfucking murderers and child molesters and shit like that off the fucking street. I've done it for free for so many years. I wouldn't know if I got paid. I probably wouldn't be no good at it then, because it's not a job for me. If it becomes a job, clock in, clock out. No, man, that ruins it. That ruins the ship. Plus, they got way too many rules. Well, you got to do it in triplicate. You got to. No, you silly fuck. That's for the corporation, not for me. My job is to get the job done. Or as I always say, how is it? They intentionally slow down the justice system. Well, they do everything. I mean, that Margaret Thatcher horse shit. Make work. You got to make work. Like the military. You got to make work. If there's 3 guys standing around because there's nothing to do, some motherfucker going to tell you to go police pine cones. Police them pine cones up. They're in the way. What the fuck you talking about? It's a fucking pine cone. Some bitch have been there for a year. Well, if you go pick it up, now nobody will trip over it. And it's like, you got to be a dumb motherfucker to fall over that pine cone. I'm sure somebody has. Tired of picking up these fucking cigarette butts, Sarge. Anyway, so my point wasn't vigilante stuff. My point was, at this point, no point at all. Just burning time. I thought, hey, what the hell? I got to go do that. I got to do it. See, I've been holding off. It's like, well, I'll just let the system do it. Well, we all know better than to fucking say that shit. The system don't fucking exist. You do, though. You got to go fucking do it, or ain't nobody gonna do it, and ain't none of it gonna get done. I'm sure I'm not gonna make no friends doing it. Everybody fucking hates me at this point, which means I'm doing a good job. If don't nobody like me, then I don't have to worry about them sliding up on me and fucking me over and shanking me in the kidney. If you ain't got no friends, can't nobody betray you. Sun Tzu. I got a chuckle out of it. But anyway, and I was sitting there thinking, how? I don't got fucking body armor. I ain't got nothing to do that with. I ain't got any military or police grade shit. I'll just go fucking walk in there and tell them, go over there and haul them out. Here's the warrant numbers. Here's all the information. Go haul them out. Right, and then of course I won't get no fucking credit for it. Nobody ever gives me fucking credit for it. That's actually okay, because you don't want that. Not as a vigilante. Seriously. I'd rather... You want the sheriff to do that. Or the arresting officer to get credit for it. You don't want you to get credit for it. And now you know why all of these fucking people hate vigilantes. You can go and do what none of these motherfuckers can do. You can give them all the money in the world, and they can't do simple shit. You, with no money, trust me, I've been there and done that a lot. You can just fucking go do it, get it done, and be like, well, there we go. Me and Rodrigo Duterte understand how this fucking works. Alright? Now, you can always walk around. I've heard every excuse in the world from these fucking people. Not cops, I mean these fucking dopeheads. Let me explain something. We're not talking weed, motherfuckers. Get over that. We're not talking Joe Rogan smoking DMT and trying to sell fucking heroin to underage kids. We're talking this fucking meth, man. These are fucking tweakers. They will shoot your fucking ass, rob your fucking shit, and throw your dead body in a fucking ditch. If the moment they think they can get away with it. They will hide murders. They are fucking scum. Fucking scum, for real. And here's the deal. They made that fucking choice. Didn't nobody make them do them drugs? Didn't nobody make you sell that fucking shit? Nobody made you do that shit. Nobody. So I don't want to hear that fucking shit. Oh, it's a disease. No, Russell Brand, your fucking brain is diseased. There's the fucking difference. Go ask anybody with a fucking brain. Michael Jones. I will even allow Owen Benjamin. And do this. Go ask him. Owen Benjamin, is it a brain disease to get hooked on this shit and then blame everybody else and act like you're a victim? Like a fucking little high school girl? And he'll say, yeah, pretty much. You gotta be a fucking moron. Everybody fucks up, makes mistakes. So-and-so got to be a drunk. So everybody fucks up on that shit. Usually because you're running with the wrong crowd. Or just bored. I'm bored. Smoking my cancer sticks. Fuck you, meth heads. It's legal. Unless you're Ron Paul, in which case you want to make it all legal. Then you go sell dope to underage. Don't violate my NAP. I gotta my non-aggression principle. I gotta say Molly Nux, that fucking idiot. I gotta sell dope to underage kids. Don't violate my NAP. Don't do it. Okay, Jordan Peterson, how'd that work out for you? Anyway, anything else? I'm just jibber jabbering. I just don't understand. No, my stream status is poor. Why? It's like the FBI is hacking my stream. Says nobody ever for real, because they're not hacking my shit. Nobody watches my shit. How do I know this? How do I know that nobody watches my shit? Ask me. Okay, don't ask me. What the fuck? You guys ain't gonna ask me. I'll just fucking talk anyway. Fuck you. How about that? How about that? How about that's how that works? I don't know what I was saying. It doesn't matter. I don't talk about current events. Who gives a fuck? I want to talk about current events. I gotta go fucking do some bounty hunting shit. Real privateering shit, bro. You know, I'm gonna have to tweet to President Trump after tomorrow. I'm fucking tired of this. Send me and Reynolds our privateering charter. I'm fucking tired of this. Me and Reynolds want to be on HMS Bounty Hunter. Send us a fucking charter in the mail. No, I'm not giving you no fucking donations. Stop sending the shit to the house. Trump, send me the charter. You know, shit like that. I also actually thought about doing that. Boy, isn't it a big thing? Hi, I'm Blackwater. I do illegal shit, and that's cool. And everybody's cool with them. Just throws fucking money at. Yeah, go kill some fucking, fucking innocent women and kids. Fuck that shit. That's cool. And you're like, God damn, I can't get 20 fucking bucks to go fucking do this shit, man. Right? Elon Musk. Ooh, my Tesla car. My Tesla car is $150 million a fucking car. Who gives a fuck about your car, dude? You know? How about my cop shop get a fucking Tesla? Oh, well, we don't want to do that because it'll blow up and fry the cop that's in it. That'd be a bad deal, wouldn't it? It just randomly explode. Shit. Randomly fucking explode because it's made in America. Now, what is this? How do you cook Chihuahua dog? I don't know how you fucking cook Chihuahua. I'm assuming I am not Mexican. You are in the wrong place. But I do remember going across the border there at Reynosa, and we was little. Let's see, what was it? Ma asked Dad, she said, I don't see any fucking dogs. Where are all the fucking dogs? It's just out of nowhere. She's looking around. Where are the fucking dogs? He said, I don't know. You know, it never crossed her mind. Walk down the street away, and he goes, oh, yeah, that's right. They're like the Vietnamese. They'll eat the fucking dogs. So Mom was like, well, that explains the lack of cats and dogs. Yes, it does. Every time you eat that burrito, you remember that. That's a good fucking dog or Chihuahua burrito. They make little burritos. You have to go get a dachshund wiener dog, make a big burrito, a long burrito. But you have to go get like a Rottweiler to get a real burrito, like a 1 pound burrito. At least according to what I understand. Now, if you're talking about long pig, I can't help you out on that one. That's against the law. Long pig is against the law. Short rib is too, but not in Mexico. If you got to chase a chihuahua around your damn yard just so you can cook that son of a bitch, I feel bad for you. What the hell? It's a chihuahua. If you chase it around the yard, well, I'll tell you what. There's a couple ways to kill a rabbit. You know, there's a saying. You know, there's a lot of ways skinning a cat and a rabbit, shit like that. But a chihuahua is like a rabbit. If you chase that son of a bitch around your yard for an hour or two, it's probably going to have a heart attack and die. And you ain't got to do anything to it then, do you? Now, why you would eat a chihuahua, I don't know. Why don't you just sell the chihuahua to somebody that would eat it? That's correct. That's correct. Say no to long pig. That is correct. Says Buried Axeblade says, nope, we're not going to do long pig, Jeffrey Dahmer. They say, that is correct. There's something really wrong with this stew. It don't taste right. Is this venison? Is this possum? This guy's some greasy shit. You know, Can you imagine being that poor son of a bitch? That stupid British bastard that walked in the middle of some fucking African tribes like, hey guys, how's it going? And they're like, nope, nope, nope. We ain't having this shit. Your ass is gonna get cooked. And you know he's sitting there going, holy shit, they actually eat people. I'm fucked. uh, anyway, YouTube censorship says he was going to dig a pit, and I was like, what the fuck, man? A punji steak pit, right? You'd be like fucking Vietcong digging pits out in the middle of the fucking jungle so some wiener dog can run through and just fucking go off in there. I got that son of a bitch. You've been chasing him for 2 years. The mythical Bigfoot Chihuahua. Let's see here. YouTube censorship says he's going to weld that Chihuahua's mouth shut. Buried Axeblade says don't eat carnivores. Let me think. What I was going to say was right. It instantly entered my mind. Yeah, and you know what? That fucking lion ain't going to hesitate to eat your ass, so I damn sure eat that lion. What was the fucking... Because I had fun with this shit. You'd have to be a fucking mongoloid to go to Africa, and the Africans know better than this shit. That's what I like about them. They're like, no, what the fuck are you doing? We don't give a shit if the lions go extinct. Fuck them. They've been trying to kill us for 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 10,000. Fuck that lion. Fuck that cocksucker. He ate my sister. I'm going to shoot that motherfucker in the face with a bow and arrow and eat him. And they're all like, oh, only in America, oh, that poor lion. That poor lion's probably killed 10 fucking villagers. What do you mean, poor fucking lion? I'd skin that cocksucker up. I'd stuff him. I would stuff him. And be like, fuck you, lion. Fuck you. You ain't gonna get me. I tell you what, I watched, it was fucking on, somewhere on Poll, they posted a damn deal of that fucking, they were in China. And these Chinese people were arguing in a car, and they were going through one of them national parks or whatever they got. I don't know about bear sausage. I've never ate bear sausage. I've heard bear is definitely not tasting like chicken. You know what I mean? I never ate rattlesnake. Anyway, moving along. And they're arguing in the car, and this fucking woman gets out of the fucking car, is like, fuck you, and starts wandering around, and the husband's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he opens the door, and they're arguing, and this fucking this big fucking Bengal tiger just goes and bites her fucking body and just hauls her off. And they're like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, you know what my dad says in Vietnam about Bengal tigers? Fuck you. I ain't getting off the fucking boat anywhere near where I think no fucking Bengal tiger is. Because they're not going to be like, hey, man, the ASPCA says you... No, they're going to fucking just rip your face off, man, and you're dead. And then what? And I'm going to point something out. I guarantee you it fucking hurts to get killed by a lion. Or a tiger or bears, oh my. I'm just saying. Everybody... Now, black bears are a little bit different. I've actually seen a couple of them out in, I think it was Georgia. We scared the shit out of that one going to a claim. We was driving down that road, and that old bear went, what the fuck? A human? And he just took off. Oh, hey, DeBess. Yay! DeBess is here. Everybody say hello to DeBess. I don't never get to see DeBess. Uh, uh, doing the bit shoot on a Mr. Alan Watt upload, of which I will watch. I always do. I like Mr. Alan Watt. I've talked to Mr. Watt. He, unlike everybody else, seems to not be confused about a lot of things. So, we can disagree on a lot of stuff, but not on that one. I like Mr. Watt. The only downside is he's a Scotsman and Canuckle-stan in Canada. I mean, you can't fix that. Not that Canada ain't got nice country. I tell you what, I've been to Canada. I've been so far fucking north. So far. in the north of Canada, this is not a fucking lie, when you could cross the border just by the little slip of paper when you're running loads up there, right? Here's my load, and they're like, we don't give a fuck, get away from me. Get the fuck out of here. All right, and you're like, oh, what? You don't want to search my load of aluminum coils? Come on, I could be hiding shit. They're like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I go to Quebec, and I was so far north in Quebec, they didn't fucking speak English, and they spoke French, and the road signs were all weird. And I was like, nobody fucking told me this was going to happen. That's right, high wattage. High wattage. The best says high wattage. And I was like, how do people want to live up here and fight with these Quebec people who are probably making fun of you, just like Mexicans when you go to Mexico and you know they're talking shit about you and you're like, I can't do anything about it. I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but I'm pretty sure they're making fun of me. So anyway, go so far north into Quebec, nobody spoke English. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to find this place? And I finally find the place and I was like, how the fuck are they going to understand the load bills and everything? Well, you come across a game of some of them actually literally can't speak English, and then some of them do, just like Mexico or France or Germany, etc., etc. Some of them act like they don't just to fuck with you. I did learn that. I did learn that. Otherwise, they were all nice to me. I just didn't understand a fucking thing they were saying. I was like, cold? Damn, it gets cold up there. I mean, cold. I don't know who the hell wants to live there. Straight up. It was up by Troy. I meant to ask Mr. Watt this one. Uh, yeah, I was going to say you didn't know the best was of the other 48 genders. It's because she's talking to YouTube censorship. No, no, no. I'm not a dude. I am. I am. And I was saying, well, are you a space monkey gender? Space monkey. So anyway, it's really cold up there. I don't know why anyone live, but I went into Ontario and there was anyway, Quebec, Troy, Riviere. That's where I was up by. So far up north. I had to go through Champlain, New York. Yeah, yeah. Then came back across Freedom Bridge. And had to pay the fucking toll guy in dimes. Thank you very much. That dude was not fucking amused. Because you can't pay in Canadian on the American side. And you're like, you fucking mongoloids. You're right there. Go right to the guy at the fucking other booth and exchange. Because they're paying that fucking guy in American too. So you just exchange. Anyway, so I had to pay in dimes. I was like, fuck. Anyway, and Ontario was nice, but I never got to do British Columbia. I've heard that's nice. Nothing there, but I've heard that's nice. Econ said Alaska, his run to Alaska was nice too, which I've heard that's a nice drive. But the road will eat your fucking tires up, which I've heard, and which he experienced. It'll eat fucking tires up. No, the best is actually the Queen of England. I bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that, YouTube censorship. Bet you didn't know the Queen of England stops by here and uploads Alan Watt videos. Oh, no, no, no. Lady Blackrod from Parliament. It's actually Lady Blackrod. I like that shit. Oh, well, I'm not going to do much more to best, but I do appreciate you stopping by. And any time, I'm just screwing around, just wasting a little bit of time. I don't, I don't, I don't really like doing streams. In this case, I don't have nothing to really talk about other than just fuck around. So, since I'm not a radio personality or a presenter or a someone who is legitimately a personality, media personality, or whatever you want to say. I don't get how it works. I mean, I get how it works, but I don't do it. So, anyway, that would be the end of that. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Depends on how I feel tomorrow when I get up. If I'm in the mood for bounty hunting, I'll do it. But if I ain't, I won't. How about them? How about them fucking beans? Or how about not them beans? 6 of one beans, half a dozen other beans. Wouldn't even do it other than the fact that uh, who the fuck else is gonna do it? That's what I learned. I had to go learn the hard way, which is you got to go out and you got to talk to these guys, FBI guys, all these different guys, CIA guys, fucking probably KGB and Mossad guys, and you're like, how the fuck do you deal with this? And they're like, we don't. It just shit happens. We don't control it. That's what I was gonna say. Ain't no magic Jews running my shit. Nobody runs my shit, literally. Literally, I don't give a fuck. I know people want that grand conspiracy theory, and I get it. There ain't none. There ain't none in my state. There's people that damn sure wish they could, as far as I control the oil, I'm all powerful, and then nobody shows up to work because they're all meth heads. They took away your power, in one weekend of binge snorting heroin and cocaine, and you go fucking broke. I've actually seen that, by the way. What I mean is companies. I went into work one time, oil field. I told some of y'all this story once. I think a tanker driver, and I went to work, and it was only me and 2 other guys, and I was like, well, where the fuck's the rest of everybody else? Night shift, but you had to go in like 4 p.m. or whatever. And, we was like, where the fuck is everybody else? Says, the pusher, truck pusher. Yeah, it's just gonna be all today. I was like, how the fuck are we supposed to haul? We've got wells. We've got salt water kicking off over here. We got to go fucking get that. We got to go to them frac tanks and get that shit now. And that's not counting all the fucking lease wells. You got 25 fucking jobs we got to do. And there's 3 of us. He said, well, home office says do what you can. And you're like, you're going to lose some fucking contracts, dum-dum. He said, it ain't me. He said, the company, in their wisdom, decided to do a drug test. So out of 40 people, it was me and 2 other guys. And I was like, Wade told me the story one time. He said he went to, this was northern Oklahoma. He said it had started snowing. He goes in for 3rd tower, his shift, and it was only him and the tool pusher. And he's like, hey, where the fuck's the driller and everybody? It's like, oh, well, I'm sorry to tell you, the tool pusher's the only guy there. Sorry to tell you, they did a drug test, and everybody, including the driller's gone now, so it's just me and you. And he said, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do? You can't run a fucking rig. We're in the middle of a drilling. We can't do shit. There's only 2 of us. He said they sat there for 2 shifts. Because the county called down there and said, you guys got to stay there. You can't leave. And they're like, why the fuck? Well, we don't want nobody stealing the shit. The pipe. You got some money and bits. I mean, $200,000 bits and all this other stuff. So you can't leave. You got to stay there, man. And they're like, okay. And they said, don't worry. We'll pay, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about that. So they stay on their 2 shifts. They do the next tower, and they're literally not doing anything. And he said by day 2 they were slowly going insane, and by day 3 they were like, fuck it, let's just blow the rig up. We're so tired of this shit, right? And still getting paid, but it's colder than hell. There, ain't nobody else there, and they had to hire a whole nother fucking crew. So anyway, YouTube censorship says he's bought Leviathan since my his last show, my last live show. I have never bought Leviathan. I enjoy free because I ain't got no money, but I appreciate that you did buy it, because trust me, if I had the money, Sonny boy, I would buy Leviathan and a whole bunch of other books I've read just so I can have it. Just so I can have it. Like my Black's Law, 19. What the fuck is it? Black's Law here, the deluxe edition. It costs some fucking money. It's $60. I bought it. Damn, over 10 years ago. 79 or some 77 or 1979, somewhere around in there. Uh, uh, and it's not where I started, but it helped. You know, because you're reading it and you're going, oh man, what a scam. Fuck you. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't blame you for buying Leviathan. Don't blame you. Would buy it if I had De Niro. I like food, so I buy food first. Don't blame me for buying Leviathan. It's a good read. It tells you exactly how it works. You son of a bitch. He says he's going to buy Puffendorf. Baron Puffendorf is freaking awesome, my man. I have not read all of Puffendorf. Puffendorf wrote excessively. He's like Thomas Hobbes. Wrote excessively. So, okay, Thomas Malthus. You only hear, they're always talking about whatever the hell book Thomas Malthus did. And I never read that book. I read The Progress of Rents. The Progress of Rents. I don't know, what the fuck other book are they? I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about Progress of Rents. Because he's brutal in Progress of Rents. Fuck these peasants, pieces of shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. They're low-bred morons. Fuck them. Screw them. Screw them all. You know, and you're like, yeah, there you go, Malthus. Get down to brass tacks. Right? And but they usually talk about Malthus in that whatever the hell other book that was. Anyway, I don't know what other books. If I had a chance, I'm not sure what other books I'd like to get. If I actually had like fuck around money, let's piss off money, my ass to go to Rome, because I bet you they would let me slide down there in the bottom, in the underground, if I told them who I was. As far as buying them and having hard copies, I'm not sure exactly what I would recommend, though I would tell you what, and this may seem odd, but see, J. Dyer, Mr. Watt, and there's a couple others, would recommend Carol Quigley. What is it? Tragedy and Hope. And only... Really, Leviathan was only $6. What the fuck? Okay, I can't gripe now, can I? That's cheap. I don't guess I've looked at how much books are now. Well, people also don't really like books anymore, so I imagine you could get them pretty cheap. But the 55,000th printing, it's probably going to be $2.99. Find it at a truck stop. Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. At a fucking truck stop. Go down to Mexico, be going through one of them bazaars, you know, they have the open air markets. Be like, holy shit, Baron Puffendorf of Nature and Nations. How the hell did you get that? You know? Just like Econ and the Freemasonry books that he found at the different garage sales. That was some good shit. That was some good shit. Good reading. I still have never read Morals and Dogma. Still have never read that. I have to read that one day. But you see, for some fucking reason, I stumbled across a Joe Parker video along with everybody else in the world, and I was like, oh shit, I meant to do Australia and never fucking did it. Shouldn't be that hard. That wrong. How wrong I was. I mean, it was just seriously wrong. You know, you're like, damn, that is some confusing, convoluted bullshit on Australia. I mean, really convoluted. You're like, ah, okay, I see what they were doing. Now I know why they were making it convoluted on purpose. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. We got a charter right here. Yeah, yeah. No, you don't, motherfucker. I know you ain't got no charter. You know why? Because I can't find no damn charter. Horseshit. You know. I'm just saying. Can you imagine be like you're in a Nepalese village and you're like, oh my god, it's so high. I can't walk fast because the air's thin. And you're like, what the fuck, Thomas Malthus, progressive rents. How the hell did that? Actually, the Chinese. I would love to see some of the Chinese libraries. I would. Well, I can't read it, but what I meant was, imagine they got some good stuff in there, bro. Just like I've always heard the KGB archives are like the shit, son. I mean, like the shit. Like all kinds of wonky psychotronic stuff, and I mean, you name it. You name it. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know that. I don't know that. That's what I heard. Just like CIA. You know what I mean? You're like, what? Because the KGB's like, no, fuck you. We ain't releasing this. We don't give a shit how much you pay in tax. We ain't putting that in public. CIA on the other hand is like, nah, fuck you. We totally did that shit to prisoners and innocent people. Go fuck yourself. You ain't gonna do anything about it. And you're like, well, true, I can't. You're the CIA. If I do anything, you fucking kill me. Right? You'll do MK Ultra shit on me. What the fuck? Gang stalking? Come on, bro. I'm just asking a question. What the fuck? Anyway, so there you go. So anyway, and after the 50 fuck, I shit you not, 50 fucking hours doing Australia, right? You're like, God, what the hell was they thinking? Not the settlers, not that shit. It's like, what the fuck was these corporations thinking? They're like, hey, we ain't got to buy the land at all from nobody. Fuck it, we'll just take it. You know, we'll just act like we own it, right? And you're like, oh, so Israel. So you're Israel. You're the original fucking Israel. Like what's his name said. Well, at least in America they tried to make it look legit. You fuckers didn't even try. You didn't even fucking try, right? Turkey's like, I own all this shit, and you're like, no, you don't. Owns that. Rome owns it. Well, they ain't gonna do a fucking thing about it. And you're like, well, that's true. Well, we own it now. We're selling it to Israel. Israel who? Who is Israel? Who's the guy that, gave you the money? Well, that corporation out of New York City. And it's like, well, now we're done with that. We ain't going to worry about that shit. 7-Eleven evidently bought up the Holy Land, and they're going to franchise that son of a bitch out. But I did like it. Everybody got mad about it. Or not mad. It's like, I understand some of us got to have fun by blaming the Jews. But what's funny about that is, like, it's literally has nothing to fucking do with Judaism when you read those. When you read that shit. They're like, nope, 7-Eleven, fuck the Jews. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute, Henry Kissinger, did you just say fuck the Jews? Yeah. Okay, now hold on here, Henry Kissinger. You're a Jew, right? Yeah. Well, what the fuck are you doing saying fuck the Jews? To Nixon. Well, I ain't going to explain that. So you're like, wait a minute. Some shit going on here that I reckon the Catholic Church is just going to skip right on by there, Michael Jones. Wait, okay. All right, all the Jesuits got to get out. You motherfuckers got to go somewhere else, get out of the room. I got to talk to the guy who says he's a Jew and fuck the Jews. And I got to ask this Freemason over here, what the fuck? What the hell is this? You screwed my conspiracy all up. How the fuck is it? I can't make this shit work. I can't make this shit work with you doing this shit. Somebody's got to explain what the fuck's going on. And they're like, well, just literally McDonald's, bought Israel and launched a, army. And you're like, so Walmart has an army? Well, yeah. How the fuck? Well, hold on. How is that not illegal? Well, Jews. What the fuck? That ain't an answer, motherfucker. How is that an answer? Well, McDonald's and Jews. This just goes hand in hand. We ain't the East India Company, motherfucker. I know you can't make that work out logically. Well, it happened, so we own the shit, so it must have worked just pretty damn nicely. So you're sitting there going, okay, wait a minute, fuck this, Rome, go piss off. Everybody go piss off. Tired of this shit. So that's what I hit in Conspiracy Town, USA. You're like, Jesus Christ, well, they got that all fucked up, didn't they? Anyway, so that was my deal, because I had to sit there and go, holy shit, Australia was the first Israel. Australia was the first. Van Diemen in Australian agricultural company and all this fucking shit. You're like, what in the living shit? And everybody went for that, and they're like, yeah, otherwise they got shot. Get your ass on the prison boat. Get your fucking ass out of here. And you're like, true. So we ain't buying blacks no more. We ain't doing slavery out of Africa. Why? Too fucking expensive. We got all these people here and it's free. It's like, but it's your own people. Yeah, and fuck them. That's literally Thomas Malthus and everybody since fucking 1510. They're like, fuck them. Wait a minute, those are your guys. No, they ain't ours. They're fucking peasants. Get on a boat, peasant motherfucker. Get out of here. And you're like, so, you banished slavery so you could institute slavery. Ironic, really. Quite ironic. Which was part of what Mr. Alan Watt talked about. I had forgot about it. He had brought it up. I was like, oh, that totally makes more sense now. The candlelight laws, well, you were speeding on your horse through the middle of town. The speed limit was 6 miles an hour. You were going at least 8. Convicted of a crime. Get your ass on the fucking boat. And you're like, what the fuck? Wow, guys, that's not how that works. You're really fucking that up. And the British were just sitting there going, we hate the Irish so fucking much. Starve them out. Well, we can't. They just keep fucking breeding. All right. Kill them out. Well, we can't. We can't chase the motherfuckers down. So, I know what we'll do. Hey, give them the banking system. So Ireland starts doing that, and they're like, fooled you. Everybody get on the fucking boat. You're all debtors. Debtor slaves, get on the fucking boat. The Irish for you every time. Falling for the stupid fucking scams, right? Don't worry, the Italians did too. That's why they come over here and was a good mafia, or a good mob is because yeah, we already did that shit. We ain't gonna do that here. We ain't gonna do that here. So, anyway. I don't get the point of some of this shit, but I like the Townsends because they do, they have went through the apprenticeships, which weren't apprenticeships, so on and so forth. Indentured servitude and all that good stuff. Because that's just one of them things they want to sweep under the rug because they want a fake race war. You should go to a fake race war. Why? There ain't no blacks here. I hate to tell you that. Am I going to go... Do I have to, literally go, hunt around for the one black guy? And go, hey, let's have a race war. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And you're like, how can I blame the Jews? There ain't no fucking Jews here. It's just potatoes and fucking sauerkraut. I mean, maybe one or two retarded Dutch, but I don't even think they know they're Dutch. So you can't blame them. So I got to chase down the one Jew that may or may not, know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, yes, you got to go do that. No, I ain't gonna fucking do that. I got other shit to do. My problem isn't based on Jews and fucking black people. That ain't nobody stealing my bike that's black. It's all white people on meth. It is. It damn sure is. And they's German, and they's potato, and they's macaroni. They's all kinds. But I do love that shit. I do love I'm supposed to, Race Wars, Chicago. I don't give a fuck. I don't live in Chicago. Michael Jones will say, what's the Jews? I don't know. Go up there to Chicago and tell them I don't give a fuck. Now, and that's one of the best thing about globalists. You should care about X. Why? I don't live there. You know, fuck, they let them kill each other out. Just leaves me more space. I get to come in and take over the shit. Well, you can't do that. That's not real Christian. The fuck if it ain't. The fuck if it ain't. My job ain't to walk into a fucking war zone that the FBI, CIA, KGB, and all these other motherfuckers, including Mossad, are having. It ain't my job to walk in there and go, "Hi, I'm a retard. Shoot me. I'm joining the race war." Heil Hitler. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going. As much fun as you might think it would be, my fucking ass ain't doing that. Hey man, come on. Come on, says the FBI guy. Come on, bro. Let's go rob the black people over there. No, not gonna fucking happen. Hey man, let's do some swastikas on the synagogue. You know how far I'd have to travel for a synagogue? I'd drive 150 fucking miles to find a synagogue. I ain't spray painting a motherfucker because it's next door to the mosque. That's just gonna make this way fucking worse. On me. Not on anybody else. On me. Right? Because you know somehow they're going to catch me. They ain't going to catch nobody else. But they'll fucking catch me if I was doing it. It's just of all the things to buy a can of spray paint and say, you know what I'm going to do today? You know what I'm going to do today? Hoax. Let's hoax some shit up. Let's just make some motherfuckers human mad so they'll shoot each other. I mean, I wanted to point that, and actually, Michael Jones had pointed it out. I don't know about Owen Benjamin. He just screams and rants. He's Alex Jones 2.0. Uh, is if it's all fake news, why the fuck are you talking about it, Lionel? I like Lionel, but Lionel's like, hey, so and so said, who gives a fuck? You know it's fake news. You told me, why do you give a fuck about that? And I said, I don't give a fuck about that, neither do you. Who gives a fuck? It's irrelevant. And then Lionel says, yes, but on sale for $29.95, I have for you a fresh platter of Attorney General Barr. Please accept it. No! What the fuck are you doing, Lionel? Works for everybody else, ain't gonna work on me. Right. Which Lionel went off the rails? If y'all get screw around and go watch some of Lionel's shit now. Finally, after all these years, I was like, finally. Finally. The best is Alex Jonestein. It was somebody the Chans that said Alexei Jonesovich. Jonesovich. Alexei Jonesovich. Alexei. I was like, yeah, that's true. He does hang around and works for the Russians. He does, but he also works for Mossad. So, I like doing it. The only reason I bitch about Stratford is because it's scummy shit. It's scummy fucking shit. It's a McDonald's fucking you over. They're not fucking the bad guys over. They're not fucking criminals over. They're fucking you over. They go after you. They don't go after a guy that's going to fight back with a fucking gun like a meth dealer. They don't do that. So fuck you, Stratford, and the rest of you. You don't go do that shit. No, we're going to run a shitty fourth-rate fucking operation, a knockoff generic COINTELPRO operation on the internet. That's what we'll do. Oh, thanks, man. That's so much fucking help when the meth dealer that's fucking the underage girl down the road also believes in flat earth and is screaming that at a trial. Because you motherfuckers make so much sense. That was my private corporation rant. I still don't know. I know why, and Lionel would say, there are some people just above the law. Well, evidently everybody attached to Blackwater is that. And these other motherfuckers. Seriously, highly illegal shit. It's okay. Hey, fuck it, man. But when you go to get your cut, motherfucker, you ain't in line, peasant. Get the fuck out. We're going to burn you. Oh, no, and DeBess says people monitor DeBess. And I was going to say, yes, Mr. Watts should know by now, and I know he knows. All of us here are grown-ups, so let's all try to remember that everyone gets monitored, even I do. And it depends on what you call monitor. There ain't no CIA coming to my house. There ain't no fucking Jews coming to my house, stealing my wallet. There ain't none of that shit happening here. What is happening here is I'm talking on the internet, and so somebody is indeed listening. It's the Panopticon 101. If you're out here talking, somebody's out here listening. If you can't catch a criminal, them motherfuckers are going to make one. And Mr. Allen Watt will tell you that. Owen Benjamin, all these people, you're supposed to be, all of y'all are intelligent fucking people. You know that if they can't catch a criminal, they will make one. And I'm telling you, I have been approached for highly illegal shit. And I've said it. Hey, FBI. Hey, dickhead. Hey, OSBI. Hey, all these different people. Hey, man, I got these motherfuckers coming up and asking me, hey, man, you wanna go rob a bank? Shit, real shit for real. And you're like, no, I don't. Mr. fucking FBI, I sure don't want to rob that fucking bank. I have an idea. I don't know you, and I've never fucking seen you in my life. How about we don't never meet each other again? That's excellent way of doing business. Oh yeah, and DBest says that's the way. That's why DBest disabled comments. I understand DBest. What I did is I forced the comments to be all approved by me before they post. I don't care. It's me. That's correct. It's all I don't care's fucking fault. Now, where the fuck? Oh, anyway, what's his fucking name? I'll remember his name in a while. Gang stalking stuff. There are operations that they do use, especially with the old COINTELPRO stuff, uh, to force people this way or that to do shit. Or not force, but get real fucking close. Though in some cases, this is why I was going to say, don't ever be, well, I can't say that. Don't take money from law enforcement agencies and you won't be used in a way that you didn't think you could be used to do highly illegal shit that you will get burnt for. Okay? Whitey Bulger, don't do that. Just if you're going to be a fucking mob boss, just take the fucking hit and go down. Do like Sammy the Bull. What the fuck? Everybody's turned on me. What am I going to do? FBI's like, well, you're fucked now if you go to the pen. Probably going to die. Right? You know what I mean? You're probably going to fucking die, Sammy. So we're going to, you might shit to get off the pot on this one. He's like, fuck it, John Gotti. I'm sorry, dude. You fucked me. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the whole point is, I imagine the irony of, and I said this before, when you walk around, you're going, that guy's Klan? Yeah, that guy's Klan. The guy ain't fucking Klan? Yeah, that guy's Klan. The fuck if he's Klan? He can't be fucking Klan. Do you know who that guy is? No. How the fuck do you know he's Klan? Well, Joe said. Joe? Joe's a fucking informant. That guy's got to be fucking FBI. Oh, it's, something. They're like, yeah, and it's like, okay, I give up, man. Why are you joining that fucking group, man? Dumb dumb. Gonna get your ass fucking burnt. Today we got 5 people building explosives. The best is I occasionally comment on others' vids, and she does. Sometimes on mine, which I appreciate. And then there's Flat Earther Stupid Remarks, which is intended to discredit everyone there. Correct. Oh, and YouTube censorship and the others had said, hey, Slappy, what the fuck? Do you believe in a flat earth? And I said, don't those books say it's flat? The company, McDonald's, told me I'm a servant of McDonald's. I'm an employee whether I like it or fucking not. And, son, the company rules say this motherfucker's flat. Now hold on. On the books. It's flat on the books. You read the same shit I do. What does it say? What does it fucking say? And then 20 minutes later, the guy from PR head office at McDonald's. No, company changed policy. It's round now. It's a globe. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm just the lowly peasant employee working my potato farm, saying, "Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone." Right? That's all. And then I get to disprove both with the Dyson Earth. So is it a troll? That depends on what you call it. They're trolling. They're working you. And I love this shit when Romans bitch about Freemasons, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You running to work on everybody, getting mad over a Mason running to work on your fucking ass. Right? Why am I? I ain't gonna be mad over none of this shit. Y'all go fight with each other over there, motherfucker. Out of my front yard. Go over there. Go over there. You're grown-ups. What the fuck are you doing? I don't care, says McDonald's are the biggest drug dealers out there. That depends on who you ask. And DeBest says they use ground up earthworms as a filler. No kidding, look into it. Yes, DeBest. I go out there and it's only halfway joking. And I say, I love chicken nuggets, chicken McNuggets. I do. That I guarantee you that ain't chicken. That's some kind of fucking mutant sheetrock. Like they like got leftover fucking sheetrock from construction companies. Like put it in there. Put that. Now ain't nobody gonna notice. That's the weirdest tasting chicken that tastes kind of like fucking fish. It tastes like bear. How the fuck? What's wrong with your chickens, McDonald's? And I'm just saying, as a joke that I laugh about that shit. But in reality, yeah, it's also not funny. That is why they used to have the old common law deal of shit. I remember it. I bet you I don't remember it right off the top. Uh, when you screw with food stuff, because you got to remember the old snake oil stuff that make you go blind and make your cow dry up, not make milk. All this shit. They had to stop that. I can't remember the fucking uh, whatever they called it. And they had to do laws against that. I'm just saying, everybody. I'm just saying, YouTube censorship. I don't care to us. It's like chicken. I understand. I'm with you on that one. It's just like if you don't ask, you ain't gonna know. It tastes just. I'm pretty sure this tastes like Frank. That's human. What the fuck? McDonald's. What you doing, McDonald's? Is this Chinese? For real? Cooked it a little, undercooked that shit. I'll tell you what I miss. I'll tell you what I miss. And I'm old enough. Y'all are old enough. I think all of y'all are old enough. The old McDonald's French fries. The oil. The old oil that they used to use to cook this. Is so fucking good. I hate Sonic French fries and tater tots now. Since they changed the oil. It is shit. How dare you insult my palate with that stuff? They don't. It's not. It's not. I don't like that shit no more. Shit. That's what I said. Shit. McDonald's didn't do. They didn't do, bro. Them chicken McNuggets are grown right on that tree over there. What the fuck? It's completely cool, man. They grow on the McNugget bush. And they go out there and you pick the McNuggets. The fuck are you talking about? There's sausage and eggs? Well, they grow the sausage right over there in that farm patch. They grow that sausage right there. You put the sausage seeds in there and it grows the fucking sausage. And right over there we got the spaghetti tree. Don't worry about it. I don't care. It's not along those lines. It's not about comedy. It's just about wasting time at this point. The irony is the irony of all this shit. By now, you know it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. At least Lionel was just fucking off the rails with it. His crowd was mad at Lionel, mad at him. Fuck you, Lionel. I was like, now you know how a heroin dealer feels, Lionel. You took the product away. They're fucking mad at you. You took their chicken McNuggets away. They don't like you no more, Lionel. The best says, I remember Mickey D's as a child in the 60s. You don't want to know how old I am? Not. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it, the best. I don't do that. You'll find that I'm one of the few people, I don't care what your name is. I don't care how old you are. Well, the rule is we don't do bullshit here. So it doesn't matter. Female, male, black, white, none of this shit matters here. This little fucking box, gives you the power to say exactly what the fuck you think and not worry about it. Why people use that power the wrong way, I'll never know. I mean, private corporations do it to make money and fuck shit up. I don't. So I think it's funny when somebody says it tastes just like chicken if that chicken lived on fucking Mars and didn't have no oxygen. It's dying of ammonia poisoning. It tastes just like fucking chicken. And now I swear to God, I've never YouTube censorship says my buddy's bear sausage was damn good. I believe you. The only story I know about bear was they went to Canada. Some dudes I know, this had to have been 30 years ago. They went bear hunting, got a bear, did the whole shebang, and ate the bear there because you couldn't bring it back. And they ate the bear, and it was like, well, it tasted like exactly like a fucking bear would taste, you'd think. Don't taste like chicken, don't taste like cod. And you're sitting there going, what the fuck? Okay, well, what did it? It was, it was kind of fatty because it was that time of the year. It's kind of fatty and gamey. And you always hear that it's really gamey. What the fuck you mean really gamey? Is it like stinking like a skunk or something? Is it like possum? No. It wasn't really. It was, and the only word you can use is it tastes like bear. It tastes like bear. I don't know what the fuck bear tastes like, so I wouldn't know. I've never ate armadillo, but they swear armadillo is pretty damn good. It's alright, don't care. You ain't got to say none of that stuff. It don't matter here. If you get a laugh, you get a laugh. You don't, you don't. Meaning, you can be as old as you want or as young as you want. It don't matter here. Don't matter here. And in the old days, how would you say it? Well, not lodges, but in the old companions. For the French. Back in the good old Christian days of the French. It didn't matter. I know people want to act like it fucking mattered. I love this shit, and I'm not saying no names, but I hate it when these fucking ignorant cuckoos go out on Twitter or anywhere else. And I don't hate it. It's like, I know you've not ever read a book to say that shit. If you're saying that shit, you ain't never read a book. And it's always bitching about female empowerment. What do you mean female empowerment? You mean like Queen Hatshepsut that ran all of Egypt? I mean, a bad bitch. She was a military fucking general. I mean, for real, she won shit. And you go, what fucking empowerment are you talking about? To be a slave? Oh, if you want to be a slave, well, you fucking idiot, go out there and be one. I'm okay with it. Now that they're fucking you too, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't. Okay, black people, you've got your civil rights. You fucked yourself so hard, I don't care. You wanted it, you fucking got it. Gay people come in. I'm special. I want to. You're just a fucking moron is what you are. But I tell you what. I tell you what. have all the rights you want, and you're just gonna fuck yourself, and I'm alright with that. I know that turned, but what I meant was you always see, well, female empowerment, females need to be stronger. To do what? Sing songs? I get some of us like, stuff like that. I'm a fan of Taylor Swift, mind you. But I'm not seeing any fucking female generals, I'm not seeing any Joan of Arcs. More like Joan of Snark, you know, Joe of Boring, right? I'm just being an asshole. Also, it's just the world. Eras go through this. Anyway, YouTube censorship says sausage is heavily seasoned but damn good. I mean, look at the best. Okay, I'm not being a dick on this. I got a question. Who is more powerful in this fucking world? A feminist that, oh my God, got to vote, or D. Bess who sits there and tells me, you're a fucking idiot, Slappy. That's not what happened. Let me show you what did happen. I know of those two who's more powerful. Ha! It ain't hard. Okay, who's more powerful? Hillary Clinton or DeBess? Wait for it. It's not hard. I can trust DeBess. If I was on the side of the road, DeBess would help me. Ah! Ah ha ha! If I was on the side of the road and Hillary Clinton drove by, she'd be like, that motherfucker Captain Slappy, shoot that son of a bitch. DeBess says, I've never had bear, but my mom used to go deer hunting up in Canada. Yay! And so we had venison sometimes. I've had it here too. Yes, ma'am. My mother used to go deer hunting with Dad all the time. Not in Canada, though. And it's a shame more people don't go hunting. But in this day and age, I understand why. I do. I understand why. But you also... Now, this is where I give Joe Rogan... I know it's going to sound weird. I give Joe Rogan full props. And Owen Benjamin full props. And my cry for help, full props. All of the people we know, uh, because they do hunting and it teaches other hunting. Correct hunting. Normal people hunting. Not going out with a fucking SKS and just mowing down a forest. Uh, doing your own cows, chickens, etc. Which we always did up until here about 10 years ago. Hey, what? YouTube censorship says platypus tastes like Chihuahua dog. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say platypus tastes like. I don't think anybody's that crazy to eat a fucking platypus. I don't care says it doesn't matter. I don't know if it matters on platypus or not. Probably tastes like chicken or not. I don't know. I've eaten turtle soup. I've eaten turtle soup. It was good. Dempsey tells me to eat shit. Well, it's Jack Dempsey, back from the grave. He's a hell of a boxer. And he tells me I'm a feminist. Now, Jack Dempsey from the 1920s tells me this shit. It must be true. He says the Jews created feminism to destroy white Christian society. That's very interesting. I think it's kind of odd since Rome rules the world. It almost like Rome created it. But whatever. Oh no! I don't mean feminism, Debesh. I don't mean you're a feminist. What I'm saying is, when they talk about normal, just normal shit, and it's like, what the fuck are you exactly comparing this shit to? My mother hated feminists, and she was a fucking Vietnam vet. Do you think I'm impressed with the feminists that I see? I don't think so. They didn't serve. They didn't have the balls or the backbone. I don't care says, oh, but I was also going to say, Mom was also a housewife. Hello, that's how that works. It was, pretty much an agreement when she married my dad. It's not like it wasn't a not agreement, you know. This ain't the early what negative year 2000 with cavemen. Human society does this shit, and I mean on the street level. Dempsey wants to bitch about some magic shit somewhere else. They're not doing feminism here. Kids watch TV and then they follow what the TV says. Monkey see, monkey fucking do. Turn the fucking TV off and see how much the magic Jew has power. Because I know women that are housewives, so it must have not worked that well. I don't care says, yes, I've had burned it. And I didn't know this difference. Grew up hunting and still do to this day. Yes, Canadian born and raised. Hey, we're not all perfect. However, I promise, I don't care, to be a merciful overlord when I have Trump invade Canada for the fourth time. And this time it's going to work. This time. The first three don't fucking count. This time, we're going to take over Canada. And I will be a merciful overlord. And everyone will eat bear. A bear in every pot and sheetrock in every chicken nugget. And he says, and yes, correct hunting to survive. Yes, sport hunting is sport hunting. I get that. Let me point this out. I don't like it, but let's say a guy buys 20 gazelle and breeds up a whole bunch of gazelle. And he sells the gazelle to the other guy to shoot. And the guy shoots him. And then the first guy processes the gazelle down to the hooves. Down to the hooves and the butthole. And gives it to the guy. And the guy's like, wow, I shot that gazelle. That's my gazelle. I shot that gazelle. I'm going to eat that fucking gazelle. Well, good for you, dude. I wouldn't have paid for it. I'd have just cut the fucking fence and walked over there and shot the motherfucker and took it for free. Not all of us can be geniuses. But that being said, that's life, kids. I would have rather had them do that with the buffalo because we're a little short on them. uh, let's see. YouTube censorship said chicken. Haha. Uh, I don't care says no. My comments are behind 5. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's my lag, not y'all's. DeBest says I love my 12 gauge shotgun. I love my double barrel Coach, completely legal. Coach meaning short, you know, to the minimum of the law. Hammer, 20 gauge. It's a Rossi. It's a, I think, Brazilian. Some bitch is old too. Old, meaning, ooh, 50s maybe. Gorgeous gun, my grandpa's. I got it. Well, I was gonna say it's a gorgeous gun. I've run a couple shells through it, but it's evident it's not meant for hunting. Not with a barrel that short, legally that short. Don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be hunting with a. Sorry, a barrel that short. 2 barrels that short. Not gonna be hunting nothing but maybe fish, which you wouldn't shoot with a shotgun. Uh, a YouTube censorship says my dad wouldn't hunt anymore after Vietnam. Well, my dad used to hunt before Vietnam and hunted after Vietnam. It's all in the person. And my dad hasn't hunted in 25 years. So that's just life. You're in an advanced society where stuff comes from the store, so I understand that. Uh, YouTube censorship says California is now lead free, lead free statewide. How screwed up is that? Not if you're the guy selling brass buckshot. You're not screwed at all. Aluminum buckshot. Yeah, nothing wasted down to hooves in the butthole. I told this story. What's his name? Lived in a town 15 miles from here. Uh-oh, what happened? It says unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Sorry about that. Something happened. It dropped off and it says my unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Sorry, I was going somewhere. Well, hell, it's almost been 2 hours, so I'm going to shut it down. If it's going to do this, it says I've got good stream status, but it says unable to connect to chat. Huh? I guess so. Hold on just a second and let me. Uh, Getting chat error. Let's see if it'll go through. No, it's not going through. Something is wrong. Yeah, something is wrong. I'm still streaming. I guess I gotta shut it down now. I'm sorry, kids. At 1:55:05, we are shutting down. Chat has stopped, and it gave me an error. Okay, this is where I'm going to kill it. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was going 2 hours. I still got to eat. So, anyway, y'all have yourselves a good. Here it's another 10 minutes. It'll be Monday. So, a good wherever from wherever everybody else is on whatever day it is. Because you're in the future. Whoa, aren't you fucking cool? So, happy sheetrock nuggets to you. And I'll see y'all later.